Is Yuan Bingyan's birthday bear Cheng Yi? Yuan Bingyan's birthday bear isn't Cheng Yi, yet an unexpected arranged by the staff for her. Albeit many individuals on the web said that Cheng Yi played it, yet the birthday bear never showed his face from the start as far as possible. Just the individual concerned knows what its identity is. For the two entertainers Yuan Bingyan and Cheng Yi, many individuals just knew them through the fantasy show Liu Li. In the play, Yu Sifeng and Chu Zuanji played by them have a sadomasochistic love for 10 daily routines and 10 lives, which moved numerous crowds who followed the show. Many individuals even moved their affections for the characters in the play to the entertainers, and shaped a genuine CP for both of them, called I Squeezed Orange. Be that as it may, entertainers are not characters all things considered, and Cheng Yi and Yuan Bingyan are not Sifeng and Zuanji. They are simply companions and partners, in actuality, and they have no clue about terminating CP. After the Liu Li Cloud Melody meeting, the two individuals lost their shallow convergence and each flustered their own professions. Notwithstanding, some CP fans actually trust that the two are valid. On Yuan Bingyan's 28th birthday celebration, which is January 17, 2021, the staff arranged an unexpected treat for her. At the point when Yuan Bingyan got out of the lift, an individual in a doll bear coat came to welcome her at the entryway of the lift. Yuan Bingyan was wonderfully surprised. The two moved together in the room, and the birthday bear hit her. Numerous CP fans feel that the moving birthday bear is played by Cheng Yi. However, Yuan Bingyan was in Shanghai when she praised her birthday, while Cheng Yi was in Nantoon, so it is probably not going to show up in the other party's birthday live transmission room. In spite of the fact that there are a ton of CP fans getting different subtleties and activities to demonstrate that the birthday bear is Cheng Yi, neither one of the gatherings has answered. Just Yuan Bingyan and her staff know who the birthday bear is, and others can figure nonchalantly surmise. In any case, whether it is the entertainer himself or the enthusiasts of the two players, we trust that everybody can look forward, and don't not be able to get out in view of a show, and erroneously imagine that the two are truly enamored. 02. 32-year-old Cheng Yi was modest during the live transmission. In the wake of seeing his state obviously, he understood that the preeminent regulation was correct. Craftsman business is to be sure important for the gig. All things considered, it produces wonderful pictures. Almost certainly, crowds who didn't focus on it will be drawn in, so there is a likelihood of changing over crowds into fans and expanding the fan base. As well as drawing in fans, the justification for why craftsmen need to post more elements. It is on the grounds that unique information influences the imperativeness worth of individual conversations, which thus produces individual intensity. Everybody has examined it a ton, so regardless of whether it is fortunate or unfortunate, it tends to be seen by the show chief. So you can observe that the materials of the new age of Xiash and Xiaohu are getting increasingly rolled. At the point when they are not recording, there are additionally numerous gatherings of photograph pictures. As their fans, I'm normally exceptionally cheerful. What's more, the seniors who have entered the benefits stage likewise have a great time connection with fans, like the post-90s entertainer Cheng Yi. Before the Liu Li became well known, he was moderately calm in societal position. Focus on the shooting of the team. When you join the gathering, you will vanish. After the show is done, exploit the rest time. Look closely at the landscape and do sports. It has been no different for a long time. After the recording of Lotus House finished, he quit refreshing for a portion of a month. Really at that time did he share with fans the delightful landscape he took in the arms he was working out. Truth be told, not exclusively is the business recurrence not high, however he is additionally seldom found in business exercises. The last live transmission was toward the start of the month. 32-year-old Cheng Yi is live communicating in a white suit, showing a gullible inclination under the camera. Despite the fact that he is bashful, he talks without a hitch in the brand occasion. As an important individual, Cheng Yi showed up in the live transmission room in a white suit and blue shirt that day. The hairdo is exceptionally planned, and the uncovered brow will make you look more adult. Against the light-hued foundation, Cheng Yi's tone is fair, and his eyes squint splendidly. As far as appearance the executives, it is exuberant and on the web. He is plainly dressed to reveal how old he might be, yet his scowls and grins under the camera uncover a reasonable and young environment. At 32 years old, it seems like 20 years. Perhaps this is on the grounds that you haven't had a lot of openness to live transmissions, or you're effectively wrecked before new individuals. And exceptionally knowledgeable about before a host facilitating and can be more dynamic. Cheng Yi would feel bashful while talking, so he covered his mouth and felt humiliated first. The host requested that he express something to the crowd in the live transmission room, and he looked left and right. He asked in a shock, "Is it over?" The host was shocked. After the entire live transmission, Cheng Yi had a rich articulation and somewhat changed temperament. He frequently grins and submerges himself in his own reality. Albeit this is the situation, his voice conveys it plainly. It is incomparable to the verbalization of the expert hosts around me, however it is enough so that the crowd could hear plainly without captions. In many live transmissions, due to the live solid gathering and deferral, I need to be more clear in the later stage. We'll intentionally add captions, however Cheng Yi's condition of words and sentences is surprisingly good. This is definitely not a new revelation, as a matter of fact. As soon as one primary concern was communicated, the High Court explicitly applauded his quality in the long article. The first lines got proficient applause, the presentation of the fundamental show was more live, and Cheng Yi's acting abilities saved his life. While remarking on Zhou Yan's entertainer Cheng Yi's presentation in the play, the High Court expressed that his unique voice lines are phenomenal, and contrasted with the exhibitions and symbol dramatizations. Clearly, in this sort of fundamental subject topic, it has been given more prominent play. The commendation of these two focuses alone is areas of strength for the entertainer Cheng Yi. The underpinning of an entertainer lies in his vocal execution. He should have the option to act and talk. The nature of the first solid has step by step become a vital condition for looking at regardless of whether as an entertainer is great. The fire resembles Ren Jilin. Before the first strung was utilized, he was viewed as a male god in old ensembles. However, subsequent to naming without anyone else, from one life in one life to satisfy Jun, not a solitary one of them got away from sharp questions from the crowd. There is no feeling in the words and sentences, and the illogicality of the sentences turns into the mark of protest. Indeed, even Lian Yipi, the sister of Shi Yangxin, has been questionable on the grounds that the first soundtrack in Minghuli was excessively dubious. Subsequently, great content abilities are the justification for why he can go over the long haul. It appears to be that Cheng Yi was marked for acting to save his life, and this is for sure obvious. 03. The period spy war show Thrush is going to hit, featuring Peng Xiaoran and Liu Zuai, with Ding Yongde and Su Beihu as the supporting job. Previously, numerous exemplary covert operative conflict shows were performed by a gathering of senior entertainers, for example, Zhang Jianyi and Melody Jir featuring in The Precipice, and Sun Honglei and Yao Chen featuring in Idol. Lately, numerous youthful entertainers have additionally joined the creation group of spy war shows, like Ren Jilin, Zhao Liang, and so on, and these works are extremely famous among youthful crowds. Furthermore, this moment, there is another show featuring another age of entertainers, with numerous entertainers supporting it. The title of the show is Thrush, as would be considered normal to set off one more rush of evaluations free for all. The play essentially tells that in 1958, Kop A Kongmei bore the significant errand of safeguarding atomic submarines and exploring the water drop task. The foe specialists attacked all over and removed the researcher Ji Daniyang. An example of overcoming adversity that satisfies hopes. It tends to be seen that this show isn't the typical tale about spy battles during the conflict, and it can cause the crowd to feel an alternate progressive soul while watching it. The entertainer who plays the champion A Kongmei in the play is Peng Xiaoran. Peng Xiaoran herself studied telecom, so in a few film and TV dramatizations, the naming is fundamentally finished without anyone else, and it can cause individuals to feel that her lines are perfect, not losing to some expert voice entertainers. Soon after entering the showbiz in 2013, Peng Xiaoran changed from a host to an entertainer. In 2016, he featured in a little supporting job in the famous show Old Nine Entryways and acquired a specific measure of consideration. In 2019, with the outfit show East Castle become a famous floret. Today, Peng Xiaoran is likewise a well-known entertainer, and can be the courageous woman in many film and TV dramatizations. This Thrush is her most memorable job in a government operative conflict show of the period, and it is likewise a work of extraordinary importance to her. In the play, Peng Xiaoran's accomplice, the male boss organizer Daniyang, is played by Liu Zuai, who is likewise a new age entertainer. Liu Zuai is an expert entertainer. Contrasted in Peng Xiaoran, he has more extravagant acting experience. In other well-known shows, and furthermore featured in Ling Xiaozhuang, a youthful party part in the covert operative conflict show Pre-Winter Cicada of the Republic of China. Ding Yongde, Su Berenzi, Su Beihu, Kong Lin and other notable entertainers assume supporting parts in this show. Ding Yongde, an old show player, brings incredible film and TV works to the crowd consistently. Toward the start of this current year, the period show the world he featured in was generally welcomed after it was delivered. In the play, Ding Yongde played a conventional Chinese man, legit in machismo. Ding Yongde featured in a show like this new dramatization previously, called A Replaceable Asset Excursion, featuring Liu Yi and Yuan Shanshan. It is the effective consummation of the insurance logical examination work. Liu Yi assumes the part of a Hongmi in Irreplaceable Asset Excursion, a significant general who monitors social relics. In spite of the fact that he is in an elevated place, he is shrewd, bold, quiet and savvy, which is not quite the same as his part in the web-based game Blue Moon. The picture of a tall and strong general, while Ding Yongde plays a Japanese who wants social relics. I couldn't say whether he is as yet a bad guy in this new show. Su Bei, who is likewise a strong entertainer in media outlets. Lately, she has brought superb works, for example, Offspring of the Kiao Family and Individuals by the Trench. I anticipate her exhibition in the new show. I likewise trust that the show will be delivered soon.